Welcome to Quran Stories Animated. In every episode, we share the timeless lessons of the Holy Quran, the stories of prophets, their trials and patience, their faith and obedience to Allah. These stories guide us, inspire us, and remind us of Allah's wisdom and mercy. Join us as we bring the words of the Quran to life. The morning was calm and bright. Ayyub sat beneath a tree near his home. His body was weak, but his heart was strong. He whispered the name of Allah softly. His wife watched with tears in her eyes. She prayed for mercy every day. Their home was quiet except for birds. Faith was their only companion. The sun rose gently over the valley. Hope still lived in his heart. The days of pain had grown long. Yet Ayyub never complained. He said, "Allah gives and Allah takes. Blessed is the name of my Lord." The angels listened from above. They glorified his patience and faith. Even the wind moved gently around him. His sickness could not touch his soul. His remembrance filled the valley. Peace surrounded his home. One night, Ayyub turned his face to the sky. He said, "My Lord, I have been touched with harm, and you are the most merciful of the merciful." The stars shone softly above him. The angels recorded his words in light. Allah heard the whisper of his servant. A gentle peace came over the land. The night grew calm and full of mercy. Ayyub closed his eyes in gratitude. He slept in the remembrance of Allah. When dawn came, a voice spoke in his heart. "Strike the ground with your foot." Ayyub pressed his heel into the earth. The soil trembled beneath him. From the ground burst a spring of clear water. It shone in the morning light. He washed his body with the cool stream. The pain left him at once. His skin became smooth and strong. His heart filled with tears of joy. He drank from the spring with trembling hands. His strength returned like a wave. He fell in prostration and wept. He said, "O Allah, you are the most merciful." The fragrance of mercy filled the air. The ground glowed with gentle light. Birds sang as they circled above. Even the trees seemed to bow in praise. The angels descended in joy. The spring of healing flowed endlessly. His wife came running to the sound of water. She stopped, staring in disbelief. Ayyub stood tall, his face full of light. She said, "Is this truly you, Ayyub?" He smiled with gratitude and peace. He said, "Allah has healed me with His mercy." She fell to her knees in thanks. The angels whispered blessings upon them. Their home filled with warmth and joy. Faith had turned sorrow into beauty. News of the miracle spread across the land. People came from distant villages. They saw the spring and praised Allah. The sick washed and were comforted. The poor drank and gave thanks. The valley turned green once more. Flowers grew where tares once fell. Children laughed near the flowing water. The spring became a symbol of hope. Allah had honored His patient servant. Ayyub raised his hands to the sky. He said, "All praise belongs to Allah, who restores the broken and forgives the sorrowful." He built a place of worship near the spring. He prayed there every morning and night. His wife joined him in remembrance. Their hearts were one in gratitude. The angels watched from above with joy. Their home became a garden of peace. The mercy of Allah had no end. As years passed, people still visited the spring. They remembered the story of patience. They said, "This is the mercy of Allah." Ayyub lived long and content. He helped the poor and comforted the sick. He taught that faith heals every wound. His words became light for generations. The valley remained green and full of life. His name was honored among the righteous. The world remembered his prayer, and when his time came, he smiled in peace. He said, "My Lord, to you I return." The angels welcomed him with light. They said, "Peace be upon you, patient servant." He entered the mercy of his Lord. His story became eternal. The spring still flows to this day. It reminds hearts to trust in Allah, for patience is the key to every trial, and Allah's mercy never ends. Thank you for watching Quran Stories. The stories of the Holy Quran are lessons for all time about faith, patience, and guidance. We hope this story inspired you and reminded you of Allah's wisdom. Subscribe and continue with us as we share more timeless lessons from the Holy Quran.